Hi, welcome to Climbing Daily. Coming up on today's show, alpine climbing with Ueli Steck, and we catch up with Simone Moro. The last time we spoke to Ueli Steck, he told us he was going to take things a bit easier this year, work on his rock climbing and go on holiday with his wife. Well, he doesn't seem to be sticking to his New Year's resolution. We've just found out that him and German climber Michi Wohlleben have enchained the three classic north faces of the Tre Cime di Lavaredo in the Dolomites. It all sounded a bit last minute, but Michi sent Ueli a text on the 11th of March suggesting the idea, and less than a week later they'd done it. Starting up the Cassin route on Cima Ovest at 8:30 in the morning, they then climbed the Comici line on Cima Grande and finished with the Innerkofler on Cima Piccola. In all, it took them 15 hours and 42 minutes. The pair had support from friends who gave them food and drink along the way, and it also sounds like they had a pretty good party when they got back to the Auronzo hut, drinking decent wine and listening to German band Toten Hosen into the small hours. Up next, we caught up with another of Ueli's climbing partners, Simone Moro, to ask him about his recent expedition trying to make the first winter ascent of Nanga Parbat.
How are you, sir?
Good! Simone recently returned from his second unsuccessful attempt at a winter ascent of Nanga Parbat, where this year he was part of a North Face team with David Gottler.
We had been unable to summit this year Nanga Parbat for several reasons. I think we choose the wrong climbing routes. The advantage of that route is that it is on the south side, so the sun usually hit from the base camp. But in the other side, we didn't evaluate that the base camp of the Rupal side is only 3,580 meters. And so there is nearly 5 kilometers vertical to climb. We had some good weather days, but this year was particularly cold. The combination between the temperature that was minus 40, minus 45, minus 50, and the wind dropped the temperature many times for many days above minus 70 degrees. We also had been not lucky when we had the good weather window, because when we decide, especially in the summit push, to move from Camp 1, 5,100, to Camp 3, 6,700, 800, in that particular day, the wind was blowing faster than the predicted forecast. So we arrived at the middle of this day climb, and we were in Camp 2, and we understood that was not possible to continue. We didn't have Camp 2 because we moved that tents and that camp higher. So I let the possibility to David to go 200 meters above and sleep inside one tent let free by the Polish. And I decided to take a bivouac without nothing at 6,000 meters in camp, where is the Camp 2 in the icy cave. There was some Poles, two Polish guys there. They offered me one sleeping bag, but it was so tiny. And they cooked something for me very gently, but they didn't wash the pot since 90 days. They cook inside everything: rice, pasta, dry food, salami, tea, milk, porridge. So the taste was not the usual that I'm used. So I vomited during the night a lot. And so I had no the possibility to hydrate and eat properly. It is my fault, not their fault, but altogether put me in the wrong physical condition in the most important day.
It remains to be seen whether Simone will go back for another attempt, but one thing is for sure, until Nanga Parbat is climbed in winter, there will be teams vying for the first ascent.
Sticking with the Alpine theme, don't forget that you still have time to enter the Arc'teryx Academy competition. Just go to arc'teryxacademy.com, click on the contest tab, fill out your name, and you could be here getting taught clinics and wearing a load of free kit. See you tomorrow. The route is 350 metres long. It was first climbed in 1993. Good conditions are rare, so it only sees a handful of ascents every year. But